Alright, I thought I'd put a video out for the people subscribed to my channel. Chickens for company. I know your time is valuable, so I'll try to keep this short. First, let's talk about next year's plans. Going forward, in the future, you're going to see me wearing a hat like this a lot more. I'm turning 50 next year, and starting to be more health conscious. And I've been reckless enough in my youth to where I should probably start worrying about getting too much UV exposure. Little knowledge bomb that some people may or may not know is that the higher you are up in altitude, the more UV exposure you get. Right now, I live at about, this house is at about 4,700 feet elevation, and I often hunt between 7,000 and 10,000 feet elevation, so there's that. Trick is finding a brimmed hat that doesn't make you look like a complete dork. Now, hunting plans. I think I'm going to have 3 tags this coming year. Pretty sure I'm going to draw a limited entry turkey. That'll be towards the end of April. I may or may not be doing general season turkey in May with the wife. That's up to her. June and July, I'm going to be scouting more than I normally do. I need to find a backup area, so I'm going to be boots on the ground in a lot of new places, at least new to me. August will probably be elk archery. In the end of September to first week of October, good chance I'll be doing muzzleloader deer. October, if I don't tag out in, in October I might be doing elk rifle. And November I might be doing elk muzzleloader. So I got a busy year this coming year. So I should make lots of good videos, I guess. Alright, that out of the way. I want to talk a little bit about why I make videos at all. I do it for lots of reasons, but the big 3 are I make videos for my family, my parents, aunts and uncles, in-laws, just my way of sharing with my family. The second reason is that I do it for my daughter. Someday I'll be gone, preferably of ripe old age and not any other reason, but someday I'll be gone, and I'm leaving these videos behind for her for 2 reasons. Within that is she'll have a record of her dad, but also I'm trying to put little bits of knowledge in these videos so that if she decides that if she wants to really get into hunting later, she'll have this whole video library as a reference so she can learn from my own experiences, hopefully. And a third reason is that someday I won't be able to hunt anymore. You know, I'll be at the retirement home or the nursing home drinking Ensure by the case, and I want all these videos to look back upon while I'm sitting there, you know, so I can go back and relive the glory days, as it were. So that's why I make these videos. I make these videos how I make them, to try to make them relatively good quality, is because sometimes going back, my videos are hard to watch even to me, and you should have seen some of my older ones. They're pretty bad. So that's the why. Alright, now this next part is hard to talk about, and that's the status of my channel. This might sound crazy to many people, but I have not been trying to grow my channel. I've actually taken steps to inhibit its growth. In the past, I've had videos that were actually catching a lot of views, and I deliberately took them down. just to lay low and fly under the radar, as it were. I stopped doing that though, because and for a little while I actually thought about taking my channel down, as it were, altogether. But then I'd be shortchanging my family, my daughter, and myself. So I stopped taking videos down, mostly. And it is what it is, and I've just been letting it fly. And the channel has been growing, I'll say organically, ever since 2020, where I had like 30 subscribers, and now I have like 675 as of this morning. And I know that that number is by no means any large number at all. That's nothing in the YouTube world. My hope is that my channel will be one of those hidden gems. I'm not a stellar pro hunter. The only thing I can promise is that honesty, integrity, and some maybe a dash of humbleness. You know, everything I was going to say, I had it all mapped out in my head, and now it's not coming out. I'll tell you a little story, but maybe it'll make more. Maybe this story will make more sense. When I was younger, I was obviously in the military. I mean, I spent a remote short tour overseas, and coming back, I knew I was going to get an achievement medal for meritorious service. It's not a very big medal. It's in the everybody gets something like that, right? As far as I know, but the type of guy I am, I went to the base personnel office and intercepted that medal before it got to my squadron, because I didn't want to have to stand in front of 600, in front of the commander and everybody else, and have that medal pinned on my chest, which sounds crazy, I know. I just didn't want that kind of exposure. I'm usually pretty, I guess you could say I'm shy, introverted. In retrospect, I kind of wonder if I shouldn't have done that, because that medal wasn't just about me. It was about everybody who served with me over there. And in a roundabout way, it told our story. So, but yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. If I had a medal I knew was coming, I would go up there and grab it before it even got to the unit, to the squadron, and it was still in my records, but no one was none the wiser. That's kind of how I've been dealing with this channel. Anyway, I think I'm rambling. So, from my house to yours, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next year. Probably starting with hopefully a spot and stock cougar hunt. Probably in January or February. There's a couple spots I know where I might be able to find a cat. Anyway, Merry Christmas and have a good one.